Which spell is the best in Kingdom Hearts' early game? Before finishing up the second Traverse Town visit, you get access to 3 spells: Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Out of those, you might think that Thunder is the best, and well, you'd be right, but here's why. Starting with Fire, it's actually quite a disappointing spell. It's only single target and does considerably less damage than Blizzard, which you can obtain practically right after getting Fire. This doesn't give it a lot of room to shine, as it's pretty terrible during the Olympus and Wonderland visits. It makes up for it a little bit in Deep Jungle though, as it can home in on the ADHD monkeys and is pretty effective on Saborin Clayton. So Blizzard is actually the strongest spell you have at this point damage-wise, and it's a cheap and easy way to hit small groups of enemies at once. Its weaknesses, however, are its range, cast time, and oftentimes accuracy. But it's quite the star in its homeworld, Wonderland, as the Heartless spawn pretty close together and don't have a lot of movement. It's also the most effective spell you have against the Large Body and Red Nocturne Heartless at this time. Unfortunately, Blizzard quickly falls off due to the introduction of the Blue Rhapsody in Olympus, and the erratic movement of Power Wilds in Deep Jungle making them tough to round up. That leaves Thunder, which is pretty undoubtedly the best spell in the early game. While it's quite expensive to cast at this point, it casts a super wide AoE and it's not reliant on aiming like Blizzard is. Not only does it have the potential to wipe out huge groups of enemies in an instant, it can pretty reliably melt bosses as well. Since bosses in the early game don't resist Thunder like they do Fire and Blizzard, you can stand halfway across the arena spamming full power Thunders while Donald and Goofy keep you topped up with Ethers, and there's pretty much nothing they can do about it. So I guess that answers